Chapter 5 Season 2 live event is happening very soon because the tension between the underground and the society is growing, and it looks like there is going to be a war. And the reason for this war is going to be for this ancient mysterious power that controls everything. Valerie, one of the leaders of the society, wants to obtain this power, and her sister Hope, who's also the leader of the underground, is trying to stop her from getting this power and take down the society. Also, Valerie wants to recruit Agent Jones because she wants to turn the society into the next Imagine Order. And obviously Agent Jones has a lot of knowledge because he used to work for the IO. Also, why is there so many items on the island related to Midas and his friends? To understand this, we have to go to the end of Fortnite OG last season. Please leave a like, subscribe, and use code SMJM. Just before the Big Bang live event, Dr. Sloan told Agent Jones that for the first time ever, they're going on a mission without any plan. And the reason why they don't have a plan is because they don't know where they're going. I mean, now we know a little bit about Chapter 5, but at the time, Dr. Sloan and Agent Jones didn't have a single clue. Everything was happening very quick. Their initial plan to restart everything on the Fortnite Chapter 1 map completely failed because the time machine glitched and the time was moving extremely fast. And that is the reason why we got from Season 5 up until Season 10 in just 1 month. And now we don't know the whereabouts of Dr. Sloan, but we know that Agent Jones is here on Chapter 5. And since he's got here, he has changed a lot. That happy, optimistic Agent Jones is now called Vengeance Jones. Looks a lot different. He's very serious. He's even got a beard. Now, lots of people say the reason why he's so serious is because his best friend Peely has been kidnapped. But if you see in the Chapter 5 trailer, when he and Hope finds out that Peely has been kidnapped, you can see he was already the Vengeance Jones. But I think the reason why he's become Vengeance Jones is because he is hiding. He is constantly on the move, hiding from one place to another. That is because he is hiding from the society. Valerie, one of the leader of the society, seems to be obsessed with Agent Jones because she has been studying everything there is to read about the history of Fortnite, from the Chapter 1 map, the 0 point, and most importantly, the Imagine Order. I think Valerie is obsessed with the IO because she wants to create a brand new IO, and we have already started to see it happen because if you look at the society, they are very similar to the Imagine Order. Just like the IO, they have different bosses running different areas of the map. Just like the IO henchmen, there are guards literally everywhere. And slowly but surely, they are taking control of everyone that lives on this island. But that is not enough for Valerie because the Imagine Order not only control the people that lived on the island, but they had the power to control the island itself. You can see right here, the IO controlled everything from the battle bus to how the storm worked. And Valerie did not know how they did this because she does not know about the 0 point. And that is the reason why she wants to capture Agent Jones so she can get more information, because obviously Agent Jones used to work for the Imagine Order. He was actually one of the main members of the IO because he went out there and dealt with everything. If you remember in Chapter 2 Season 5, when the 0 point was exposed and everyone was using the 0 point to escape the loop, he was the one who actually went to different realities and recruited all of the hunters. Also in Chapter 2 Season 2, when Midas broke the loop by stopping the storm using the doomsday device, Agent Jones was the one who came up with the idea to replace the storm with a tsunami. And the moment Agent Jones changed team and joined the 7, they defeated the IO in just a few months. That is the reason why Valerie thinks that Agent Agent Jones is extremely valuable if they want to recreate the IO. And also this is the reason why the Society kidnapped Peely, because they know that Agent Jones and Peely are best of friends, and by capturing Peely they can attract Agent Jones. And this is one of the reasons why Agent Jones has teamed up with the Underground. He has joined with Hope, who's the leader of the Underground and who also happens to be the sister of Valeria. But Agent Jones does not trust Hope fully because Hope still cares a lot about Valeria. Hope thinks that she can convince Valeria to be on the good side. You can see if you talk to her, she says, I hope Valeria will forgive me and maybe even see I'm right. But everyone know that that is never going to happen because Valeria is too evil. And Jones believes that when the time comes when they have to defeat Valeria, Hope is going to hesitate. And Agent Jones knows from experience that in the battlefield, you can't hesitate or else you will lose. It looks like Valeria is actually working on finding some kind of mysterious device that is going to help her complete her big plan. We don't know what this thing is, but we have seen this book inside of Valeria's library. You can see this moth and this chest and this orb that kind of looks like the 0 point and at the same time the doomsday device. We can't be sure, but what if she's trying to recreate the doomsday device? What if Valeria does not want to be inside of this loop? She wants to escape it. Because if you think about it, the Imagine Order was not inside of the loop. Despite being on the island, they knew how to control the loop so it didn't affect them. And if you don't know, if you're inside of the loop, you can only remember things for 20 to 25 minutes. After that, everything will restart and then you will forget everything that happened. And that is how the IO controlled everyone that lived on the island. Maybe since the Society does not have that power to control the loop, what if they just want to completely break it? And the only thing that has managed to break the loop was the doomsday device. Because if you remember, Midas was the one who created the device, and even though Midas failed, for a moment doomsday device actually worked. The device pushed the storm back, but it was Agent Jones who interfered and replaced the storm with a giant tsunami. And because of that, the device started to glitch. We glitched inside of the IO's headquarters, glitched back on the island, and other than the storm, which was now a tsunami, everything went back to normal. Also, the person who actually created the doomsday device, Midas, is set to return back to Fortnite very soon because Fortnite has been giving us little clues here and there ever since Midas disappeared, like this from Midas' hand, and also in chapter 4 we saw Midas's hand inside of Thorn's vault. But here in chapter 5 there is so many evidence that Midas and his friends are returning. First of all, the whole island is in fact a remix version of a chapter 2. Like for example, the shape of the island resembles chapter 2. There is a lake in the middle of this chapter island, just like chapter 2 island. Also in chapter 2 there was a war going on between two different factions, Ghost and Shadows. And on this island we have the Society and the Underground. Also, if you go to this island, you will find so many different props from chapter 2, and most of them belongs to Midas and his friends. There is a picture of the agency, hinting maybe that agency might return. And also the biggest thing, the marigold Midas's yacht. Now this is the property of the Society. Most likely they stole it. I think we are heading towards a giant war between the Society Underground, but as we all know that the Underground is very small, that there's only currently 2 members, so in order for them to win they are going to need a lot of help from other people. And one thing we know about the Imagine Order is that they had a lot of enemies, and these enemies would not like to see another Imagine Order come into existence. Now I'm talking about Midas and his friends, the Seven, I believe that we are going to see a huge live event take place, possibly around next season, season 2 of chapter 5. And we are going to see the return of the Midas, the Seven, the Foundation, Agent Jones. They are going to try to stop Valeria and the Society. If you're excited for chapter 5 season 2, please leave a like, subscribe, and use code SMJM.